I just want to show you quickly how I change or how I tighten my toilet seat. So recently I noticed that the toilet seat was kind of shaky, and I'm just going to show you how I did it. Okay, DIY, just do it yourself kind of thing. So I have this. I like to use this one. It's hard to come out. I put it too hard. I'm just going to take this one out so that. Okay. So this is the one I'm going to be using. I attached it to this. And then start by popping this out like this. Like that. You just press the two sides like this and it pops it out. And then you put it down. Take this out. This is like the covering for the screwed part. Let's see here. It's kind of stiff a little bit. I think I'll spin it right. That's it. And then this one too. It's just normally easy to come out. Then you take your screwdriver and you screw it like this. Okay? Make sure you screw it until how you believe it's well. Now it's no more shaky here. Okay? Just remember that I could show you. Somebody might want to know how they do it. The last time the plumbers came to the house, we called the plumber and I wanted to know how they do it so that next time we don't have to call a plumber for little things like this. So once you tighten it and it's well tightened, so there's a knot here. Let me show you. Here, over here. There's a knot over here. So you just need to tighten those two knots, that one and that one. Once it's well tightened, all you do is just to take the toilet now, the toilet seat, and you, first of all, I almost forgot, you put these ones, you put them back. When you put them back, they look like this. See, you don't see the knots anymore, right? And then you go ahead and you take the toilet seat. Make sure that you can see me well. Just want to make sure that you see what I'm doing. Take the toilet seat like this, and you put it back into the holes, these holes here. There's two holes here, okay? Take it back in, pop it back in. So what I'm going to do is make sure that it can go in. It looks like a little, I want it to be equal. Yeah, so when it's equal, just pop it in like that, okay? You see that it's stiff now. And then you see that it's equal and then it's stiff. It's strong now, it's not going to move back and forth like that. Yeah, so that's how I do it. And I love to keep my toilet very clean, so I'm able to come in the toilet and eat. I like to have a very clean toilet that I can use my fingers to easily do things. I clean it as often as possible. Almost every day I try to clean my toilet. I use this right here. Okay, this right here. I use it inside the toilet, everywhere. I let it sit for about 10 minutes and I come with my brush. This one. I don't know if you can see it. So my toilet brush. I come in with my toilet brush and then I just brush around and it's clean. And then I have a mop as well that I use to mop. I sweep. I have Microlox. I don't really have a lot of loose hair everywhere, but I still like to sweep any loose hair that stays on the floor or any flyovers, anything on the floor. I like to clean it. I like to keep my bathroom as clean as possible. And one day I'll show you how I wash my bathroom. It's not really my thing, but one day I'll show you how I do it, just to keep my toilet clean. But this is just a DIY of what I do to do little things, just learn to be handy, do little things. Left to me alone, I want to learn plumbing. I want to learn how to do some little carpentry work. I want to be able to mount TVs. I want to be able to do things like, fix a door, maybe fix things on the walls nicely, find the that one is not difficult. If you have the tool, you can find the wood, where it's stable, where you can fix things on your walls. I want to be able to do interior decor very well, make it really beautiful, that it will be so catching and even sellable. And there's so many things in my list that I want to learn. But I don't know. The few things I'm learning, at least like when the plumber came to the house and he was doing this thing, I really went there and I said, hey, show me, I want to see. And he showed me what to do, how to do it. And now today I'm able to pop it out and pop it in. I never knew how to do it. It looked like a big thing, but you had this thing come out. But now I know how to do it. So one thing now, we don't need to call a plumber to fix the toilet seat for us. One day I want to be able to fix all the toiletries, the tiny little finishings in the house. I want to be able to do those things. I want to be able to handle, a lot of how to do this, how to, I want to be able to do them myself. So I learn on YouTube, I learn from handymen, I learn from friends who are doing these things already. I ask them questions and some of them are willing to share with me, and that's how I'm learning. So let me know, what do you do at home? Are you a handy mama, a handy woman? Do you do some of these small things just to keep your house going or not? And this is a cream that I made too. I made this lotion. My family uses the lotion that I make. I made this lotion for our skin. I use all the lotion that I use on my face, on my body. I make them myself and I put them in containers. I need to get more containers. I made this lotion myself. I make body creams and I make body lotions. The body lotions are a little thicker, like this, body creams. And then the body lotions, they're very light. I put them in these kind of containers. That's why I keep any used containers that we use, like this ones. I love them because they're big. They're like 1 liter. I got them from Avon and I kept the container. So when I make my own lotion, I pour it in. And when it's very liquidy, we can use it from here. Okay? So, and then I have black soap as well that we use for our skin, that we use to have our bath. We make some black soap shampoo. So I like to just DIY, do some things for myself. And I realize that it's cheaper. It makes us to save a lot of money. For more than so many years, at least for more than 2 years now, I don't think I've bought, for more than 3 years, I don't think I've bought any store-bought lotion and creams. I think the last time I had a store-bought lotion was when I wasn't so confident in my own face cream and I went to a dermatologist. And the dermatologist, I had a sunburn, melasma that I was dealing with over here and over on my forehead. It was really dark. You could see really, really bad. And so when I went to the dermatologist, he prescribed hydroquinone to me, and it didn't sit well with me, but he said, no, you're not going to use it for too long. He told me to use it for a couple of months. I used it and the thing looked like it cleared out. And then he said, oh, you know what, you use it a little, you come back to it, you use it a little, you come back to it. Oh no, I said no, I needed a substitute of hydroquinone, whatever I can use that will naturally clear out. And I want the thing to come out from natural things like blueberry, mulberry, things like papaya, things like rice powder, anything that can help to naturally take off the skin that is not part of my skin, so it will clean it off gradually. I don't want anything that will rush, and that was how I put to use all my course, the lesson I've learned from skincare formulation, and I put that into adding some of these two things as additive, and I made my own face cream that completely took away all the melasma, and my skin has become uniformed. That's when I realized that anything that you set your mind to do, you can do it. Don't ever look down on yourself or your ability. If you want to do it, you want it done, you can do it. That's it. I need to go. Have a nice evening. Bye. I need some exercise.